The 1970s were a time of significant cultural shifts in the United States, and food was no exception. During this era, convenience was key. Families were busier than ever, with both parents often working, and as a result, many relied on quick, easy-to-prepare meals. Canned soups, ready-to-make mixes, and pre-packaged ingredients became household staples. These soups were more than just food. They became a symbol of the era, representing the intersection of modern convenience and traditional family values. Number 1, Campbell's Tomato Soup. Campbell's Tomato Soup is one of the most iconic and beloved soups in American history, with deep ties to the food culture of the 20th century. First introduced as beefsteak tomato soup in 1895, its popularity surged with the advent of condensed soups in 1897, revolutionizing how Americans consumed food. The condensed format allowed consumers to purchase affordable, shelf-stable soup, which could be easily prepared by simply adding water. This innovation not only made soup accessible to more households, but also paved the way for the convenience-driven lifestyle of the 20th century. The signature red and white label of Campbell's Tomato Soup, which debuted in 1898, has remained almost unchanged since its inception, becoming a symbol of Americana. The red color was inspired by the Cornell University football team's uniforms, and the design became so iconic that it was immortalized in Andy Warhol's 1962 Campbell's soup cans artwork, which cemented the soup's status in pop culture. Over the decades, Campbell's has made strides in ensuring sustainability in tomato farming. Today, the tomatoes used in their soup come from carefully managed farms, many of which have been family-owned for generations. Campbell's also focuses on eco-friendly farming techniques, such as drip irrigation, which helps conserve water and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. The recipe for Campbell's tomato soup has seen only minimal changes over time, though recent adjustments in 2023 focused on reducing sodium content and eliminating artificial preservatives to meet modern health standards. Despite these tweaks, the essence of the classic soup remains intact, offering the same comforting taste that has been enjoyed by generations. Number 2, Lipton Onion Soup Mix. Lipton Onion Soup Mix, introduced in 1952, was created during a time when convenience foods were gaining popularity in American kitchens. This product became famous not only as a base for soups, but also as a versatile ingredient for dips, marinades, and main dishes. The most iconic use is the French onion dip, made by mixing the soup mix with sour cream, which became a staple at parties and gatherings across the country. Beyond dips, the soup mix was frequently used in casseroles, meatloaf, and even roasts. For example, adding the mix to beef or chicken before roasting enhanced the dish with a rich, savory onion flavor. Home cooks also began to incorporate the mix into dishes like roasted potatoes and burgers, providing a quick way to add depth to everyday meals. In the 1990s, Lipton rebranded the product as Recipe Secrets, reflecting its broader culinary uses beyond soup. Over the years, additional flavors like beefy onion and onion mushroom were introduced. Though high in sodium, the mix remains popular due to its versatility and the flavor boost it offers with minimal effort. Number 3, Chicken Noodle Soup. Chicken noodle soup, a staple in many households today, has roots that trace back to ancient Asia. The dish likely originated around 1000 AD in China, where noodles and broth were combined to create a simple yet nourishing meal. These early versions of chicken noodle soup, often referred to as longevity noodles, symbolized health and long life. The dish gradually spread westward along the Silk Road, picking up flavors and ingredients from different cultures along the way. By the early 1900s, chicken noodle soup became a popular dish in the United States, in part due to Jewish immigrants who brought their traditional versions, sometimes called Jewish penicillin, for its healing properties. The version that most Americans know today, canned and condensed, was popularized by Campbell's in 1934. The soup was initially called Noodle with Chicken Soup, but its name was accidentally changed to Chicken Noodle Soup by a radio host. This slip led to an immediate surge in sales, and it became a favorite comfort food in American households, especially during cold and flu season. Today, chicken noodle soup continues to be cherished not just for its flavor, but also for its perceived medicinal qualities. Some studies even suggest that it may have anti-inflammatory properties, helping to alleviate symptoms of colds and respiratory illnesses. The soup's blend of broth, chicken, and noodles makes it an easy-to-digest, nourishing meal, suitable for various diets and cultures. Number 4. Campbell's Cream of Mushroom Soup. Campbell's Cream of Mushroom Soup, introduced in 1934, was one of the earliest condensed soups developed by the company. Unlike most other soups, it was marketed not only as a standalone dish, but also as a versatile ingredient for casseroles, sauces, and bakes. This made it a staple in American households, especially for quick, easy recipes, like the famous green bean casserole, which became a holiday favorite starting in the 1950s. Cream of mushroom soup was one of Campbell's most popular condensed soups, often referred to as America's bechamel, because it serves as a convenient substitute for more complex cream-based sauces. It allowed home cooks to create rich, creamy dishes with minimal effort, revolutionizing kitchen shortcuts. The soup's thick texture and earthy mushroom flavor were key to its success, especially in the post-war era when convenience foods were in high demand. Over the decades, the soup has undergone minor recipe adjustments, but its primary role as a foundational ingredient in classic American comfort food remains unchanged. It's often used in everything from beef stroganoff to tuna noodle casseroles, maintaining its place as a pantry essential for generations. Number 5. Split Pea Soup. Split pea soup has ancient roots, dating back to around 500 BCE, when both the Greeks and Romans cultivated peas and made simple versions of pea soup. In modern times, split pea soup has become a comforting and hearty dish, especially popular in colder months. It is traditionally made from dried green or yellow peas, which are split for faster cooking. The inclusion of ham hocks or bacon provides a smoky depth to the flavor, while carrots, onions, and celery add sweetness and texture. One of the most iconic versions of split pea soup in the United States includes ham, making use of leftover holiday ham or a ham bone. The dish gained popularity because it was economical, nutritious, and easy to make in large batches. Split peas are high in protein and fiber, making the soup both filling and nutritious, ideal for long winters. In Europe, especially in Germany and the Netherlands, split pea soup, known as erwtensoep or snert, is a thicker stew often served with sausage and rye bread. The consistency and ingredients can vary, but the warm, rich taste remains a staple comfort food across cultures. Number 6. Progresso Minestrone Soup. Progresso Minestrone Soup is a well-loved product from Progresso's Vegetable Classics line, offering a hearty blend of beans, pasta, and vegetables in a rich tomato broth. Introduced as part of Progresso's traditional soup offerings, it stands out for being a quick, convenient option that replicates the taste of homemade Italian minestrone. Packed with ingredients like kidney beans, garbanzo beans, carrots, celery, and penne rigate, this soup provides a healthy serving of vegetables in every bowl. Each serving contains about 110 calories and is a good source of fiber, making it a relatively nutritious choice for a canned soup. Unlike many instant meals, it has no artificial flavors or colors, which has helped maintain its popularity among those looking for wholesome, convenient meals. Originally rooted in Italian cuisine, minestrone is known for its versatility, and Progresso's version continues that tradition, making it easy to enjoy a comforting, flavorful dish in just minutes. Number 7. Campbell's Cream of Chicken Soup. Campbell's Cream of Chicken Soup has been a beloved pantry staple since it was introduced in the 1930s. Initially developed as a condensed soup, it became popular for its rich, creamy texture and versatile use in both cooking and as a standalone dish. The key ingredients include chicken stock, tender chicken pieces, cream, and a variety of seasonings, giving it a distinct and comforting flavor. This soup is often used as a base in casseroles, pot pies, and pasta dishes, making it an essential ingredient for home cooks looking to add creaminess to their recipes. One of the reasons for its continued popularity is its role in easy, time-saving recipes. By using Campbell's cream of chicken soup, home cooks can create complex flavors without needing to prepare a roux or sauce from scratch. Its rich and thick consistency provides the perfect base for dishes like chicken and rice casseroles or creamy pasta bakes. Over the years, Campbell's has expanded its offerings, including low-sodium and gluten-free versions to cater to modern dietary preferences. The soup's appeal also comes from its ability to enhance the flavor and texture of many comfort food recipes, a trait that has kept it relevant across generations. Number 8. Beef and barley soup. Beef and barley soup is a rich and hearty dish that has been cherished for generations. It is especially popular during colder months due to its comforting and nourishing qualities. The foundation of the soup is typically made from beef chuck or stew meat, slowly simmered until tender. The beef provides a robust flavor, complemented by the chewy texture of pearl barley, which absorbs the rich broth and adds a satisfying bite. Traditionally, beef and barley soup includes a medley of vegetables such as carrots, celery, and onions, which are sautéed in the same pot where the beef is browned, adding depth to the flavor. Tomato paste or canned tomatoes are often incorporated to give the broth a slight tanginess and richer color. Herbs like thyme, bay leaves, and sometimes rosemary are simmered with the soup to add aromatic notes, while beef stock forms the base for a flavorful, hearty broth. One of the defining characteristics of beef and barley soup is its versatility. Different regions and recipes may include additional ingredients such as mushrooms, garlic, or even red wine, which enhances the richness of the broth. The barley cooks slowly, absorbing the flavors of the beef and broth, resulting in a wholesome, filling soup perfect for family meals or batch cooking for later. Number 9. Vegetable beef soup. Vegetable beef soup is a classic and hearty dish that combines the richness of beef with a variety of nutritious vegetables. Typically, the soup uses stew beef or chuck roast, which is slowly simmered until tender, absorbing the flavors of the broth and vegetables. Common ingredients include carrots, celery, potatoes, onions, and tomatoes, which all contribute to the savory flavor of the soup. The broth is usually made from beef stock, enhanced with seasonings like thyme, bay leaves, and Worcestershire sauce. Some recipes also incorporate tomato paste for added depth and a slight tang, while frozen vegetables like peas and green beans are often added toward the end of cooking to maintain their texture. This combination of beef and vegetables creates a comforting and nutrient-rich meal. One of the great benefits of vegetable beef soup is its flexibility. You can use a variety of vegetables depending on what you have on hand, and the beef can be substituted with ground beef or other cuts of meat for a different texture. It's a dish that also freezes well, making it ideal for meal prepping. Overall, this soup is a wholesome one-pot meal perfect for cold days or for feeding a crowd. Number 10. Campbell's Chicken and Stars. Campbell's Chicken and Stars is a nostalgic favorite, particularly cherished by families and children. This soup, featuring tiny star-shaped pasta, became popular for its playful appearance and comforting flavors. Made with tender chicken, enriched star-shaped pasta, carrots, and celery, it's served in a light chicken broth. The soup originally gained popularity due to its simplicity, making it a quick and easy meal for parents to prepare. The bite-sized stars were designed to appeal to younger audiences, encouraging children to eat while enjoying the fun shapes. In recent years, Campbell's Chicken and Stars has returned to its original recipe after customer demand to bring back the star-shaped pasta that many people remember from their childhood. Additionally, the soup is made with no artificial flavors or preservatives, keeping it aligned with modern preferences for cleaner ingredients. The convenience of this soup and its connection to childhood memories has made it a staple in households, especially for those seeking something familiar and soothing. It also remains a top choice for those seeking comfort food when feeling under the weather.